I'm a recreation therapist at DeMay Living Center. I work on the dementia unit, so I have a bunch of great friends I work with. I have a wonderful team, and I love what I do. I woke up on August 28th this year. I don't remember much about it, but my family tells me I was having some pain, so I called the doctor. And we got in the car and started to go, and by 3 minutes out, I was gone. I had breathed my last breath. He pulled up, ran in here, and immediately staff, nurses had wheelchairs and were out putting me in the chair and bringing me in. At that point, an EMT was here who I got to meet later, and he just started working and got me going to the point where I was reaching up to pull the tubes out. At that point, they knew I was stable. They put me on the helicopter where Rochester General, they were just waiting. They were right there just waiting for the minute I dropped down and arrived.
The wonderful thing about it is the emergency department doctor recognized what was going on, recognized it's something that belonged at the tertiary hospital, got the system moving quickly with really one phone call. The other thing that's really nice, because it's all one computer system, all her records from Newark were available to us before she ever got here. The thing that made it even more unusual is that she had just had a baby very recently. They called us. We were able to arrange through them to have her Mercy flown up to the cath lab. Dr. Curran and I actually met her down in the helipad. She was unconscious. Brought her up to this cath lab, this very room, and found that her artery on the front of the heart was occluded, totally closed. It was actually a technically difficult artery to open, but we were able to open it up successfully and put her in what's called a hypothermia protocol, which is a protocol where we cooled her body down to allow her brain to recover from the terrible insult that it had had in her cardiac arrest.
Without them working here and up there, I wouldn't be here.
It's a combination thing. It's the people in the emergency department at Newark knowing how to activate the system. It is recognizing that we do have technologies available for people who even are fully arrested, and we bring them to the cath lab, open up the artery, and then with these newer protocols, we not only save the patient's heart, but we save their brain, which is great. What they were able to afford her at the Newark Emergency Department is 2014 care. It would be no better in New York City or Los Angeles.
To everyone who did that, like I said, you gave my mom back her daughter, my father back her daughter, my grandmother back her granddaughter, and 5 kids back their mom. So it was pretty huge.